Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Illustrator and the Freeform Gradient tool to make a gradient that looks similar to this one. I call this one Night Sky, and this second example I call Stormy Sky. Let's create a new document. Go to File, New. I'm going to choose Web because I intend to make an animation that I will eventually put on the web. For the title, I'm going to call it Freeform Gradient with my name. For the width, I will make this 1280 because that is the size of the future animation I'm going to make. For the height, I'm going to make it 720. I will leave the units on pixels, and then all of the other options I will leave on the defaults, and click Create. Now over in the toolbox I will choose the shape tools and click and hold if necessary and choose the rectangle tool or push M on the keyboard. Now I will click and drag to make a rectangle that covers my background. Now over here in the fill and stroke area, I will press X on the keyboard to bring the stroke forward and select None. X again to bring the fill forward, and I will select the gradient option. And the gradient panel has popped open here on the side. If you can't find it, simply go to Window and choose Gradient from the alphabetical list. Now I'm going to choose the third option, which is called Freeform Gradient. And these random colors have popped up because I was using those colors previously, and Illustrator remembers them. But I'm going to go ahead and change them. I'll start in this corner by clicking on this circle, double-clicking, and it brings up this color chooser. I'm going to choose a dark magenta color, but it's not quite dark enough for me. So I'm going to go over here and double click on this fill to bring up my color picker. Notice for my color picker, I have selected web only colors because I do intend for this to be shown on the web. So I'm going to choose a dark magenta color and click OK. And now I'll go down to this corner and maybe I'll choose this dark blue color. And not quite dark enough for me, so I'll double click here and make it a little darker and click OK. And I'll just go around and keep double clicking on all of these options and changing the colors until it looks the way I want it to. I can also add a point to my mesh. So I will click right here and you can see now I can add the color here. So I'm going to double click that. I'm going to add my magenta color and make it a little darker. And there is more than one way to change the color. So if you know a different way to change the color and you want to use that, go ahead. And I'll go down here to this corner, my last one, and make it maybe this purple color. But I also want it darker because it's going to be a night sky. So I'll choose this color and see what happens. Yes, so feel free to play around with adding more points and clicking and dragging the points around to change the way the gradient looks, change the colors until you get something that you like. Make sure that you save your changes and turn it in so that you get credit. That's it for this video, everyone. Have fun!